from Philadelphia. MLB Network is live from Citizens Bank Park. Ought to be a good one here between the San Francisco Giants and the Philadelphia Phillies. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Striding in, Joe Panic. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First offering on its way. Fouled away. 0-1 count and the pitch. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Panic behind a ball and 2 strikes. And our game time temperature this evening, a nice 74 degrees. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Popped him up. Santana over to his left. 2 gone. Into the box now, Brandon Belt. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Just getting started here in Philly. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Standing in, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded by Panic. And there's 1 away. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Up with it is Longoria. On to first, and Bumgarner's rolling right through him here. 2 away now. Now at the plate, Carlos Santana looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And he falls behind 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pence has a read on it. And that retires the side. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
Evan Longoria.
0-1. Here's the pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
No score here as we play inning number 2. high pop-up. And Santana able to stay with it here for route number 2. So digging in now, Hunter Pence.
The right fielder, number 8, Hunter Pence.
First delivery to him on the way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Hoskins is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So striding forward now, Michael Franco. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner. He's had success, 6 for 14. He's taken him deep once. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Here comes the 1-0. Boy, good fight on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
3-0 to him now. The 3-1. Shot towards first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So striding in, Cesar Hernandez. First offering on its way. This one's down to third. And into left field for a 1-out hit. The throw into second. And he's safe. Coming to the plate now, Wilson Ramos. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Fouled off. Line toward the alley in left center. Catch made out there in left center as the runner may tag from second. And he is in there. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner. He's 2 for 4. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Hernandez at third with 2 away. And this one gets away. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. 2-0 count. The pitch finds the zone. Strike 1. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
Swing and a little blooper to center. And a base hit as the Phillies will strike first in this one. They lead it 1-0. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first. So here now is the pitcher, Jake Arrieta, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. Stepping into the box, number 26, 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Lifted down the line in left. Hoskins waits on it. 1 away. Now to the plate, Gorkys Hernandez. First pitch coming, here it is. Just a tick behind for a strike.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Looped under that one with that swing, which tells me he was probably anticipating it being a sinker.
Bat shatters as this is on the ground to first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. Santana's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Madison Bumgarner. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. In there for strike 1, 0-1. I just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
You find yourself down 0-2 in these situations. It's tough to check your swing right there. That was a nice job.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Ramos gathers it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Standing in, Aaron Altair, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Right fielder, Aaron.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in now, Reese Hoskins. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Too high that time with the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
Now the 2-1 pitch. The count now at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around. And here's Joe Panik. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Here's Buster Posey now. He popped out in his first trip. Big slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. First pitch coming, here it is. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Check swing, but he held up in time, ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So coming to the plate, Carlos Santana. He flew out in his last at-bat. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now another 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Popped him up. Belt is there for it. 1 down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Maikel Franco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Here comes Bumgarner, 2-0. High and away, not close. 3-0.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul. But we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Digging in to try it again, Cesar Hernandez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Fly ball out toward left center field. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Franco rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score, and they now lead by 2. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Hernandez stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Outside, 2-1.
Nope.
3-1. Waiting on deck is Drupal Cabrera. Bumgarner sets. Full count pitch on its way. Now look out as this is whistled foul off to the right side. There's ball 4. Here now is Drupal Cabrera looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground to first, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 3-0 game. At the plate, Jake Arrieta. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Way out in front. Still only 1 out in the inning. This is flared out towards second. To Crawford for 1. On to Belt, and they turn the double play. That ends the inning. So in now for San Francisco, Evan Longoria comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. The 1-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Evan Longoria goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Chasing after it is Herrera. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Into the box, Hunter Pence. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Settling in now, Aaron Altair, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. And this is lifted to shallow center field. Hernandez on the move. He's there and records the first out. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Bumgarner has his target. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Hernandez ranging forward. He makes the running play. 2 down. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So now Carlos Santana. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, number 26, as he'll get things started in the 6th for the Giants.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Hey. 1-2 now. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Stepping up now, Gorkys Hernandez. Steven Duggar will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. 1 out, nobody on. Hit in the air to left field. Chasing after it is Hoskins. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Striding into the box, Madison Bumgarner. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Maikel Franco, 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. Bouncer up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning. Digging in once again, Cesar Hernandez. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Ready for another shot now. Wilson Ramos. It was a walk in his last trip. Hunter Strickland comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. First offering on its way. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. Digging in the switch hitter as Odubel Cabrera. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout. Something to get you back in this inning.
Ball and 2 strikes now.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Duggar is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And not in time as the run scores. Ready once again, Jake Arrieta. He was a double play victim last time around. Now both runners on the move. One attempt misses. The throw down. Hernandez at second. Ramos is over at first with one away. Hit hard down the line. And he will make it back to third safely, as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. Hard ground ball to third. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Altair. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Now at the plate, Odubel Herrera, runner in scoring position with Sugan. He's set, and the pitch. Missed with a slider. Yanked on the ground down the line. But a foul ball, 1-1. And that one got a piece of him. Digging in, Rhys Hoskins. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Ty Block gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Duggar going back at the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And the runner will score from second. And Longoria's tag will come too late. He's in there with a triple. And the second run will score as well. First offering on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. His head-to-head matchup numbers with Ty Block. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Block, originally from the Centennial State of Colorado. He was a fifth. Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our... game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Backhanded. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and it's a quick start to the seventh as now there are 2 away. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Runners on the move for second. And it's fouled away. Belt leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. He's running again. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2, here it comes. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. Riding in once again, Brandon Crawford. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Brandon Crawford.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now both runners are breaking. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And the runners again are off here. Pitch swung on and missed the throw.
He's safe.
2 down, runners at first and second. Now the runners take off again. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. The relay. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to... Now in the box, Michael Franco. His head-to-head matchup numbers with Ty Block. 2 hits in 7 tries. Liner toward right center. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game. Throw into second. The tag, and he is out at second. So next to the plate for the Phils, Cesar Hernandez. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. At third, Longoria. And there are 2 away now. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes to Ramos.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Popped him up. Posey has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Into the box now, Hunter Pence. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Alan Henson is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Digging in, number 26. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now he'll step off. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Snatched out of midair at first base for route number 2. Stepping in, Stephen Duggar. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. And a step off. First pitch coming. Here it is. That's lifted the other way out to left. Hoskins waits on it. And the inning is over. In now as Asdrubal Cabrera. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Jake Arrieta. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. The 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Jake Arrieta is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And now the Giants pitcher, Ty Blach. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Austin Slater is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th. And with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. Bounce it to the left side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Here's Joe Panik. He was a ground out victim last time up. In there, no balls and a strike.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
Throw on to first is in time, and the Giants are down to their final out now. First offering on its way. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to second. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. Ready for another chance? Brandon Belt. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Runner goes for second. He pulls this one into right. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. The relay. Throw to third, but he's in there. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. Last chance here, and stepping in, Pablo Sandoval will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. Now the runner breaks for the plate. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. Altair is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay. And it brings you baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the LA Dodgers and the Philadelphia Phillies. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. In now is Yasiel Puig, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The right fielder, number 66. Yasiel.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. 67 degrees our game time temperature. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
1-2.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. Next up for Los Angeles, Matt Kemp. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Kemp, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
The 3-1. And he lays off here, ball four, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. That's inside. 2-0.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball three now. Now the payoff pitch home. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. On a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Manny Machado. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed up a little high. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. So 1-1 home. Misses, ball two. Kemp is off of first with two away. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike three. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder.
First offering on its way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Ryu is a strikeout master on the mound. It will not be uncommon to see him reach a double-digit strikeout total when he goes out there. He uses that to his advantage in just about every start.
He sure does, Matty V. And I think one of the keys for him is he gets ahead in the count early. You'll know if he's on when he gets strike one, strike two early on, and then he expands the zone, has great command of his pitches, and has a knack for making hitters chase pitches out of the strike zone.
Now at the plate, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And then this is inside 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger is there. 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Carlos Santana. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Popped him up. Dozier is calling for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in, number 13. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one.
First baseman, number 13.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here it comes, 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
The 3-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Here comes the first pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
The count now at 2-1. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. High pop-up. Under it is Franco, and that's out number 2. Next for the Dodgers, Brian Dozier. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And he'll step off and try again. And before the 2-1 pitch here, time called at home plate. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Missed with a breaking ball. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Maikel Franco. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. 0-1 the count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now look out as this is whistled foul off to the right side.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Cesar Hernandez.
Second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. On the ground is short. This could be 2. The Dozier for 1. On to first, and they get them both. Stepping up to the plate, Wilson Ramos will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu. 2 hits in 7 tries. Snap throw from the catcher. Ramos at second with 2 down. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. To his right, Dozier. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Hyunjin Ryu, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. And now a swing and a ball hit in the air out to left field. 1 away here to begin the 3rd. Ready now, Austin Barnes. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Ramos has got it, and he makes the throw to first. Barnes is retired, 2 down now. Coming to the plate now, Yasiel Puig. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
To 2-2 now.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the... Now batting, Zach Eflin.
Leading off for the Phillies, Edgar.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
3-1 now. Aaron Altair waits on deck. The 3-1 pitch. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk. At the plate, Aaron Altair. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Eflin aboard here at first with nobody out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
And he somehow gets that one by him. 3-2 now. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a strike.
You're on the mound in this situation, you only have 2 options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
right there, and he is out trying to take third. The 1-1 home is a ball below the zone.
After two breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. First offering on its way. Two out, nobody on. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
2-1. Count even at 2-2. Bouncer down the line. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So stepping in, Matt Kemp. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
A ball and a strike now. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound two balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Now he'll step off and rethink this. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Fouled off. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Here's Manny Machado now. First delivery to him on the way. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. A ball and a strike now to Machado. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And that digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Santana comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Check swing called strike 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. The 1-1 home. Strike 2 swinging. Squared that one up just a little late.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The next 1-2 pitch. fouled away. The 1-2 is in off the plate.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Puig on the run, and he makes the catch in the corner. At the plate, Michael Franco, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. One and one the count. Here's the 1-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Ripped down the first base line. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he lays off the curveball, so it's a full count now.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Second baseman.
Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Throw won't get him. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. The Dozier for 1 on to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch outside. The throw. The 1-0 home. Ripped on the ground to first. The tag, and he is out. Into the box now, number 13. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
1-1 to the Dodgers' first baseman. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front. Before it breaks all the way in.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Standing in, Cody Bellinger. He popped out in his first trip. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Now batting.
Striding in, Brian Dozier. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. way in front of a great slider that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout. So digging in now as Asdrubal Cabrera. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Asdrubal Cabrera.
Right side. There is Dozier. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Now at the plate, Zach Eflin. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. One out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Hit back up the middle. Taken in by Machado. Throw on the first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th. So striding forward now, Aaron Altair reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Drilled right back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So Odubel Herrera will get a chance to bat following the 2-out base hit. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Odubel Herrera, he flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Over to first, Ryu. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High fly ball out to deep right field. Back goes Puig. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So striding in, Hyunjin Ryu. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Pitcher number 99, Hyunjin Ryu.
Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Coming to the plate now, Austin Barnes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Luis Garcia, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Luis Garcia.
Oh, horrible swing there as the count moves to 2-1. Now a splitter that time that had a bit too much to it as it just about got him. And the 3-1. He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. And now is Yasiel Puig. Matchup numbers with Luis Garcia. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Fouled off. Barnes stands at first with 1 out. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and stepping forth is the left fielder, Matt Kemp. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And that's cut on and missed by Kemp as they move ahead of him now, 0-2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able
to swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Reese Hoskins. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. 2-0 count, the pitch. 3-0 now.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. Stepping into the box, Carlos Santana. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. And he's safe. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. The 2-1 home. In the dirt here. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Nobody out, runner on first. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. Now to the plate, Maikel Franco. It was a walk in his last trip. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled away.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
1-1 the count now. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
On a good curveball, gets him swinging for route number 1.
Second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit high and deep to left field. Back goes Kemp to the track. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. On to first, and they get the double play. Digging in now, Justin Turner. Matchup numbers with Luis Garcia. He's 2 for 4.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. Cabrera there for this one is short. Scooped up on to first, and a big out to start the seventh. One gone. Here's Manny Machado now. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
3-1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop. Number 13 waits on deck. Swing and a miss much too early, and that makes it a full count.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the seventh. So coming to the plate, number 13, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
The 1-2 pitch. Just hung in there on that one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next. Digging in to try it again. Wilson Ramos, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with this first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. First offering on its way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Popped him up. Machado is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Luis Garcia. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Popped high in the air. Number 13 moving to his left, and that ends the inning. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. Matchup numbers with Luis Garcia. He's 1 for 2. Adam Morgan been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 46, Adam Morgan.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A little late on the fastball here as this is bounced foul just off to the left. Strike 1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Here's Brian Dozier now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And it's fouled away. I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. So here now is the pitcher, Hyunjin Ryu. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame. Jock Peterson will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. The head-to-head with Adam Morgan. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Urias on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 7.
Standing in, Aaron Altair will match up with Julio Urias to lead off the inning. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. And a fastball just a bit up. Now the 2-0 home. Is looked at for the first strike. And he lays off again, ball 3. And a left-handed batter waiting on deck, though there's a good shot he might get pulled back. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Here's the first pitch to him. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. Hit hard on the ground towards second and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. At the plate, Rhys Hoskins. It was a walk in his last trip. Herrera's off and running. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Herrera, a runner at second with 1 away. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Number 13, shading to his right. 2 gone. Into the box, Carlos Santana. It was a walk in his last trip. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hit the other way out toward right field. Puig's got a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Sir Anthony Dominguez takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Bouncer up the middle. And there goes the combined no-hitter. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Yasiel Puig. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A 1-1 count to Puig. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Settling in now, Matt Kemp. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. From the stretch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Now at the plate, Justin Turner. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. And now the crowd, estimated at over 29,000, come to their feet. And he he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.